you looking at the lens?
I always do. Oh, I forgot to wear my sunglasses.
Oops. Hey, what's up guys? We have made it to Logan, Utah. We came to spend some time with Brad's family.
Yeah, today we are heading up to one of the great hikes of the area, the Wind Caves. It is about 3.5 miles round trip, although I think my dad and I are going to continue on up over the hill to the next canyon, which is going to be about 11 miles total.
Yeah, it's a warm day, so hopefully we all survive. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yep. Whole gang's going, so it should be a great time.
So we're here in this canyon. We're gonna just zigzag up to the Wind Cave, and then you and Mom are gonna come back, and Dad and I are gonna continue up here and down into Green Canyon. And we've got a car at the end point there. All right, we're ready. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
This is a beautiful hike.
Yeah.
Great views so far.
There's
And I think,
the China Wall up
oh,
here.
that's what they call the China Wall up there.
The ridge.
Yeah. Because it does look like a big wall.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm checking my heart rate.
I don't think we can see it.
100 on the nose.
Oh.
That sounds about right.
Oh yeah.
My backpack's too heavy.
Oh shit. Are we here? Is this it?
I think so, right around the corner there. There it is.
We're here! We made it!
Hey, that was good. We decided it was a little bit too ambitious maybe to go over the top. We just came back down. We are pooped.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
So we are mooch docking in Brad's parents' driveway. Thank you, Dale and Rhonda. And in addition to getting to spend a lot of quality time with them, we also get to take advantage of their amazing garden. I think we have had green beans, beets, chard, carrots, tomatoes, cucumbers, peppers, what else? I don't know, so much. And it's just, everything tastes so fresh and so much better when it's right out of the garden. So that has been a huge perk.
God, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
It really takes it out of you fast. It's only been half an hour.
You're looking great out there.
Thank you.
All right, let's tell people what's been going on here.
Okay, so when we put in this vinyl plank flooring, we ran into a pretty big issue with the slide, and that was that when we removed the carpet, we uncovered some loose screws underneath this slide, so that when the slide slid in, it caught on those screws, and that became a big problem because then the slide just wouldn't come in. So what we ended up doing is putting a thin strip of carpet back in place under the slide so that it could slide on that and it would cover up those imperfections. And we glued that strip of carpet down really well, but it wasn't well enough. Eventually it started to peel up on the corners. As the slide goes in and out, in and out, in and out, it started to peel that carpet up that we had glued down. So I think what we're going to do to fix this problem is, first we're just going to cut off the carpet on the corner that's been peeled up and it's all messed up. We're going to cut that off, and then we are going to cut some strips of LEXAN polycarbonate plastic. It has this really nice property of being flexible and doesn't break. So we're just going to cut some strips of that and put that over the carpet in those problem areas, and it should flex and bend to the shape of the slide as it goes out, and it'll just protect that carpet in those areas.
Your bit went in. You're not pushing very hard or your bit wouldn't be able to.
Ready? You'll tell whether it. Okay. So we got the piece of plastic in place. Now we've drilled some pilot holes here, but now we are just ready to screw it in to hold down this LEXAN.
So the screw will go through, all the way through the top of the slide.
Yeah, well, that's just to allow the screw to pass through. It's going to be holding down the LEXAN against the floor.
Gotcha.
Uh-oh. There we go.
Okay, go ahead.
More?
Yep. Keep her going. Keep her going. Right there.
I think that's all the way up. Did that do anything?
I'd say you're pretty close. Maybe one more.
Perfect!
So what's going on? Where are you at with things?
It's going really great. We put in like 4 pieces of the LEXAN stuff now, just kind of spread across the slide to help to avoid that carpet peeling back up. We put some countersink into it so that the screw heads are gonna be pulled down pretty far and hopefully won't damage the slide as it goes over them.
Can you tell them where you got the LEXAN?
Yeah, we just got the LEXAN from Home Depot. 0.093 inches thick, so it's pretty thin. We beveled the edges just a little bit, but I don't think it was probably not really necessary because there wasn't anything to catch on it as the slide comes in.
Perfect. Awesome.
8 and 3/8.
Oh, these just came
8 and 3/8.
8 and 3/8 inches.
Okay.
So did you cut off about an inch?
Yeah, a little over.
A little over to be safe? Yeah, I
So-
think that should be good.
What happened?
So they ended up to being a little bit long, so that when the slide came all the way in, it hit up against the other end of that LEXAN, and it caused it to flex and put a lot more stress on those screws than we had planned on. So it's really, we didn't want to leave it that way.
So we're trimming them all down.
So we're trimming them all down so that nothing's going to be too clobbery on anything.
Technical term.
Yeah.
So we had such an awesome stay in Logan. We ended up being here really for a couple weeks.
Yeah, we got to see some of my siblings and nieces and nephews.
Yeah, and of course got some really great quality time with Dale and Rhonda.
So the flooring project worked out great. After we cut a little bit off the end of the LEXAN, things fit just perfectly. It's all sliding great in and out. Glad we decided to check that before we rolled out.
Yeah, and huge thanks to Brad's dad for helping out, and he suggested the LEXAN, right?
That's right, it was his idea.
So far so good on that, so I think that should be the good solution.
Yeah, it's a really durable material. I think over time it might kind of mold to fit into that
just stay in that shape.
Yeah, kind of stay in that shape after we slide in. I'll have to take a look and see what it looks like over time.
Yeah. And one other fun thing we forgot to mention is, so for our faithful viewers who saw in Big Bend, we found one of these stones called a Jizo. Someone paints them, someone that we follow on Instagram, Traveling Zen Den. And we found this stone in Big Bend and we thought it was so cool, but we didn't want to take it. We wanted to leave it for other people to find. And she just thought that was real cool or generous of us, and so she sent us this little Jizo tribe. She sent it to Brad's parents' address, and so we finally were able to rendezvous and get that package and see them. And so now we've got these little Jizos that we get to distribute during our travels, put them in special places, on trails, on mountaintops, and maybe some of you guys will find those in your travels. And if you do find them, you've got to take a picture, put it on Instagram, and tag us, but also tag Traveling Zen Den so she knows they were found. She would just love that.
Yes.
And this is the one that we are keeping. She wanted to make sure that we got one for ourselves too, and she'd kind of set that one aside separately so we knew that it was ours. But that was just a pretty special thing. The Jizos are the smallest big-hearted monk, protector of women, children, and travelers. So check out Traveling Zen Den's Instagram for inspiration and to see more of this stuff. So, and check out ours if you've never done that.
Yeah.
All right, we are actually wrapping up. We're going to hit the road any minute here. And so we'll see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.